Teen mom Jenelle Evans and her spouse David Eason are facing financial ruin as a result of mounting court expenses and an unpaid $46,000 tax obligation. Several people have informed the U.S. Sun in order to fight for custody of her 14-year-old son Jace. David and Jenelle are footing the bill for what amounts to a full legal team. David is also defending himself against felony charges stemming from his alleged attack on the adolescent in September 2023. Nearly 4 years after it was filed, a North Carolina clerk confirmed that the couple's unpaid 2020 state tax lien is still pending. According to a source, the former Teen Mom 2 stars have awful money management skills in addition to overdue taxes and court bills. When Marissa is home, they frequently order takeout to feed 4 or 5 hungry mouths, go on expensive trips both with and without the kids, and spend a lot of money on their luxury toys, which break easily, like the boat and ATV. Jenelle's 16-year-old stepdaughter is named Marissa. According to that source, there is no discernible steady income coming into the house beyond the clickbait Jenelle does, and her OnlyFans account, which she keeps up with sporadically at best. The U.S. Sun revealed last month that the lengthy CPS case against Jenelle and David's North Carolina home, known as The Land, had concluded, providing some respite for the troubled pair. The source stated that the CPS case against the household has been concluded and that the younger children would not be taken away. The insider went on to say that Jace's CPS case had nothing to do with the outcome of that case. Additionally, it has nothing to do with the criminal accusations David faces for allegedly hitting the teenager. The source asserted Jace will never return to Jenelle's house as long as David is there. A second source, however, asserted that since the investigation began in response to Jenelle's oldest son's alleged attack by her husband last fall, CPS has at least twice examined both of the youngest children. David's accusations have been increased from a misdemeanor to a felony, as originally reported exclusively by the U.S. Sun. A grand jury in North Carolina indicted the 35-year-old on charges of assault by strangulation and misdemeanor child abuse. He was allegedly the attacker of the woman's adolescent son. A grand jury heard David's case on January 10, according to a clerk in North Carolina. They found enough evidence to take his case out of district court, where misdemeanors are held, and bring it to Superior, said the clerk of the court. District court hears misdemeanors, traffic, and other infractions, whereas felony cases are heard in Superior. They continued. It is claimed in court documents that were originally made public by the U.S. Sun that David willingly harmed his stepson by leaving marks on his arm and neck. The defendant unlawfully and willingly did, being the parent of Jace V. Evans, who was a child, less than 16 years of age, inflict physical injury on that child. The physical injury inflicted caused marks on their right arm and left and right side of the neck, and was inflicted by other than accidental means. The filing with the court continued. The alleged battery by strangulation occurred just before Jace made his third escape attempt from Jenelle's house. According to the source, Jace admitted to police at a hospital that the violent event happened the night before he fled in front of a neighbor's house. He initially informed the police that there were witnesses to the attack there. The insider exclusively revealed to the U.S. Sun they had a ring camera that captured the incident. After her mother, Barbara Evans, who had raised Jace since he was a newborn, signed over her rights to the teen, Jenelle, 32, was granted custody of him in March 2023. Following David's purported attack, Child Protective Services assumed custody of Jace. After that, Jace was momentarily returned to Barbara, but he ran away from her home in November. Since then, he has been under medical observation and is still in CPS care.